Hello guys, welcome back to Roscoe channel. So on today's video, I'm going to review about this new part. Actually, this part was released around 1 month ago, and right now I'm going to make the review of this part. So the name of this part is FRP rear brake stay set. The item number is 15518. Okay, the shape is like this. And on the rear side, we're going to see that this part is usable with most of the chassis like MA, MS, FMA, Super 2, ARVS, and many other chassis. So let's open this one. Okay, here we got the plate itself, and then this is, I think this one is the 2mm brake set, brake sponge. And then there's some screws and also spacer, and this is the manual. So you can see it right here. It was meant to attach the brake for sure, and I think this is some kind of a new screw, you know, the mushroom type, but it's kind of longer, 2 times 8mm screw. They also remind that the minimum ground clearance is 1mm. So this is just some suggestion when attaching the brake sponge. So as you can see right here, this is the example of installation in MA chassis. This one is in VS and this one in FMA. So I will try some chassis in this video. Okay, so let's review the brake plate itself. My first impression of holding this FRP plate, it feels like it's kind of heavy. I'm going to measure this with the weight scale. So let's just put this one up. So it's around 3.94 gram. So yes, it's kind of heavy. So since this one is made from FRP, definitely it's heavier compared to the carbon plate. So usually we use this combination for the brake plate. So this is the multi-roller setting stay, and then we add one more extra reinforcing plate as a brake plate. But when you are using this new plate right here, you gain more brake placement option. So as you can see right here, when you use this one, you can only attach the brake around here and also on this side. But with this one, you can adjust the brake to be attached around here, and you can move it up to the front a little bit and so on. Okay, and let me just show you when we are using, for example, this is the Gunbluster XTO with the FMA chassis, and I'm going to attach this one to this chassis first. Alright, so this is the example of the installation in the FMA chassis. So when installing this brake plate to the FMA chassis, you need to add the 3mm spacer under the rear stay. Okay, and for sure you need to make the countersunk hole first to hide the screw head so it won't damage the track. So as you can see right here, it's really convenient by using this new brake plate, because when you feel like the brake initiate too fast, you can put the brake more to the side, and it will make the brake initiate later compared to if you use the brake at this position. And at this position too, you can attach the mass damper around here, okay, and probably here with the slimline mass damper. So you can gain more option by using this brake plate, especially if you are participating in a category where you cannot cut anything from your chassis. For example, tune class in the USA, as far as I know, you cannot trim any part of the chassis or even the FRP unless it's just to make the countersunk hole. So it's really convenient if you want to use the FMA chassis with this new brake plate. Okay, and I will show you another example when installing the brake in this MA chassis. Alright, so this one is the example of installation in MA chassis. So as you can see right here, and if we compare to the previous set that we usually use before they released this brake plate, so you can see the difference in here. You can see that this is the new area that can be used as a place to attach the brake sponge, and previously it's just like this. And also, if you want to put your brake even closer to the chassis, you can just cut this area right here. You see these two places, and then you can use the new hole right in here, these two new holes, and by doing that you can put the brake more closer to the chassis. Alright, on this chance I just want to show you that even though this brake plate was made to be put in the rear side, it can actually be used also in the front side. So for example, it can be put like this, okay, but of course if you put like this it will be too far to the front, so you need to cut some holes, and you probably can attach it into more closer to the chassis like this one. Okay, you need to cut this part, so that way you can put the brake closer to the tires. And as you can see in my previous setup, you can see that it will be difficult to put the brake closer to the tires since it has no extra holes in the roller stay. Okay, I think that's it, all I can say about this new part right here. Of course, it will open up a few more options to another modification, and probably this part can also be used for other stuff. And if I happens to find out how this part can be used aside from being used as a brake plate, I will share them to you. Okay, so what do you think about this new brake plate? Will you use it, or will you just stick to the old combination like this one? Let me know your answer in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and see you on my next video.